Hi class, so today we are going to be looking at dialogue as we begin to write our, our paragraphs today. So dialogue, as we know, is what we see when two characters or two or more characters are having a conversation in a story. So when writing dialogue, it is very important to make sure it is clear who is saying what. So you can add this tag, this quotation tag or dialogue tag before, after, or in the middle of the dialogue. So taking a look back at our story that we have been working on together of the fourth grade boy who has missed the bus and is getting ready to begin his first day of fourth grade. Let's practice adding some dialogue. So at the end of our story yesterday, we ended with the boy breaking the doorknob off of his front door, him trying to fix it, but hearing his mom call for him to get in the car. And our conclusion sentence says, I could hear the frustration in my mom's voice and wondered if the rest of my day would be this hard. So if I wanted to add dialogue here, if I wanted to add a conversation between this boy and his mother, it could look something like this. Hurry up, we're going to be late, my mom said. I'm coming. I just had a little problem with the door, I said as I rushed to the garage. Okay, don't forget your school ID, my mom replied. As we look here, I have dialogue because I have two characters talking amongst each other. They are having a conversation. As we look at another example of quotation marks, this right here is showing us what is needed when we are writing dialogue. So you need quotations before the start of our sentence. So whatever our character is saying, before we start writing what our character is saying, we need to have a quotation mark before that first letter. And that first letter should always be capitalized if it is the beginning of a quotation. You should also have a quotation at the end of what your character is saying. So it is important to have quotation marks at the beginning and at the end. So that tells us exactly what our character is saying. And what we were practicing today is adding in these quotations, but also adding in these dialogue tags where we are stating who is speaking. As you can see in our examples, we have lowercase words after our quotes. Since it is all part of a single sentence, we have started our sentence with a capital letter, just like we have started this sentence with a capital letter. So we do not need to have a capital letter here. So it is part of a single sentence, so it will remain a lowercase letter. So what I would like you to look at today is back at your small moments graphic organizer and take a look at your after that box. So this is what we are focusing on today, is whatever you have written in your after that box. With that, you are going to look for a way to add dialogue in your text. So thinking back to your story, and you are adding a conversation between two of your characters in your story. So you will go back to your writing. We're scrolling down to the bottom to look for that highlighted section that tells us where to begin. Once again, mine is blank because I have not written mine yet, but you will have already written your first 3 paragraphs, and today is your 4th paragraph of inserting that dialogue. So once again, today you are working on adding dialogue to your text. It is a conversation between 2 or more of your characters using the format that we studied today. So, beginning our dialogue and our quotations with our quotation marks at the beginning of what is being said, quotation marks at the end of what is being said, and stating who says it.